New season, new trail running shoes. Stay tuned for my review of the Arc'teryx Norvan LD running shoes. The LD in Norvan LD stands for long distance, so Arc'teryx designed these shoes with all-day comfort in mind and long ultra running type races, and I think they've done a good job of meeting that goal. The top is a full one-piece mesh around the entire shoe with no seams, and then you'll notice that these laminated bits all along the sides as well as the front and the toe box that are preventing the shoe from getting worn down. Along the bottom of the shoe you'll see they're using the Vibram Mega Grip outsole. Now I've used this in other shoes before and I've got nothing but good things to say about it. As far as the drop of the shoe goes, from back to front you've got a 9mm heel drop. A couple other features that aren't listed on their website but I think are very much worth noting is the fact that they seem to use what's called a closed cell foam around the inside of the shoe as well as the tongue. What does that mean? Well, it will not retain moisture, so when you get this shoe wet, the top doesn't stay wet, it gets dry very quickly. The same goes around the entire shoe. I found that no matter how deep the mud pit I'd go through, the thing would dry off really quick and the dirt would basically shed right off the shoe. And finally up top, one of the simple but really appreciated features is the fact that they have what I call a lace garage up here. So once you've tied your shoe, you can shove the laces underneath the top of the tongue so that the shoes won't get untied as you're running. As far as weight goes, Arc'teryx calls these lightweight running shoes. And I'd have to agree, they're lightweight, not ultra lightweight. So a pair of these comes in around 620 grams for my size 8.5 pair. That's about 10 to 15% heavier than my lightest shoes, but I think what you get out of that is a much more durable shoe that shows much less wear over time. In addition to the blue color that you see here, you can also pick up the shoes in a yellow, a black, or even a red if you don't like the blue. All of them are basically monotone single colors and not too flashy, which I like just fine. I've had these shoes for a couple months now, and although I had a slow start to the season, I've already put them through quite the paces, including using them in my first trail running race of the season, a 42-kilometer trail race in Bear Mountain, New York, which is very rocky, rough terrain. If for anyone who's known that race, it's known to eat up shoes, and as you can see, these shoes are no worse for wear, so I've been very impressed by that. I've also used them on a broad range of trail runs, ranging from very dry to very wet, and on grippy surfaces and very wet surfaces. And basically the shoe has taken everything I've thrown at it in stride, so I can say that they've been very good performers. As far as the fit of the shoe goes, I'd say it strides the middle ground. It's neither too big or too small in the toe box, fits just right for me, and when you slide your foot in, it's sort of like a slipper feel. The tongue is gusseted to the side of the shoe with a bit of spandex, and I bet you could run in these without socks if you wanted to. At the back, I found the shoe cradled my heel quite nicely. I never had any problem with the heel coming up or down or having any hot spots. If you do find it loose at all though, it does have that extra eyelet on the top of the shoe so that you can tighten around even more. All in all, I've been very impressed with this shoe. Last year I tried the Norvan VT, and although it was a solid shoe, it wasn't quite the right one for me. But this LD, I find myself reaching for it more often than not for all different conditions, and I've been very impressed with the ride I get out of this shoe. It's solid, yet it still has a good trail feel without being too bulky, and is very durable. Well, that does it for my review of the Norvan LD trail running shoe. For more information on this and all their products, head to Arc'teryx.com.